MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Catfish Hunter is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Into the box now, Torrey Hunter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off wide of first, but boy, that had some zip on it. This is line to left. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adrianza.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Adrianza will be the next to bat. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
3-2.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
This is on the ground over to first. Giambi fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting first, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
The next twin up, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's off the scoreboard. Wow! A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
To the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. Soft liner to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bert Blyleven is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Striding in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Hunter slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Robbie.
Striding in for Oakland, Robbie Grossman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
In now, Jason Giambi. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. First home run of the campaign for him as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he fouls this one off. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Donaldson.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sean Murphy, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hunter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So 1 away now in the Minnesota 3rd, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
To the plate now, Rod Carew. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harmon Killebrew hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Carew over at second. Cruz at first, 1 gone. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Chapman brings it in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Bottom bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Max Kepler. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Grounded to the right. Giambi gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here now the 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-3 Minnesota. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hunter. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Beaver. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back with where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Sean Murphy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Torrey Hunter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Ehire Adrianza. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Rod Carew. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Throw over to first. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Donaldson's up with it to Carew at second. Back to Killebrew. The double play, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Here's the 3-2. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter,
wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Hunter is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Kepler. Men.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
3-2 pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Clippard.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. Swung on and missed 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Murphy.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit down the line at first. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. The 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains tied at 4. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Now Hunter swings and sends a high drive carrying to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 Minnesota. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Minnesota, number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Three and one.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging. Lifted in the air out to left field. Buxton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Jason Giambi. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 2-1. This is pulled into right. And Giambi is aboard. It's a base hit.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Athletics 4. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. Oh, and they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's gone 2 for 6. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Byron Buxton would be next. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Taylor Rogers comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
number 55, Taylor Rogers.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy La Stella. The 1-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman, Chapman.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hunter's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Last strike now for Oakland. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Twins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tyler Clippard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Rogers wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Clippard. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Yusmeiro Petit. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.